All right, Mikey, I appreciate you. I appreciate that comment. Man, what is up with the signal tonight? Is it better? Man, something's not right with the signal tonight. Something going on in this village, man. Maybe because there's too many people living in this approximate area, you all using the signal. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, all things. Good? Is it better? All right. All right, nothing to be stressed out about. We're okay. Everything's okay. I had to mess with my SIM card a little bit to figure it out. All right, I think maybe it was just that spot back there. Oh. All right, we good? Positive vibes only, indeed. I think it was just that spot back there. Maybe they had like a little Wi-Fi signal blocker or something. All right, we good? All good in the hood? Okay. All right. You know, it's funny you say that, all good in the hood. This neighborhood, for many, many people who are watching, a lot of people back home in America would use the word hood to describe this neighborhood. That wouldn't actually be very accurate. This is actually just what I would call a blue-collar, lower-income neighborhood. It's not a very wealthy neighborhood. It's a neighborhood for people from out of town. Okay, thank you, Debbie. So now, if the algorithm put you here just now and you're watching me for the first time, like I said, and also to the viewers who've been watching this channel for a while, this is a place where is the complete opposite of where we've been for the last couple of weeks with all the fancy malls and all the fancy shops. You can see this restaurant right here is basically a little Chinese buffet. Okay, it's like the Chinese version of a buffet. At this little Chinese buffet over here, you can get the cheapest dish you can get is 4 vegetable dishes. So if you order 4 vegetable dishes, all of them vegetable dishes, 12 yuan, $1.60 for 4 vegetable dishes. The most expensive dish that they have here is 18 yuan. $2.50 will get you 3 protein meat dishes and 1 vegetable dish, which is $2.50. So you got to understand, man, we're no longer in Harbin, we're no longer in Shenyang, we're no longer in a smaller city, we're in the nation's capital. And this is one of the few remaining city villages that the city hasn't torn down yet. Because you have to understand, as much as I like to come out to this part of the city to film and stream and show you guys real everyday life, this is not the best representation of modern China. Does that make sense? This is not the gleaming skyscrapers that people know China for nowadays. This is clearly an older neighborhood from the 90s that still persists, but is no longer what represents the city in the best light. So this is why in the past few years, in the past decade, 2 decades, a lot of these older neighborhoods have been, let's just say, torn down. A lot of these neighborhoods have actually been torn down to make way for new developments. Thank you, Ranger. A lot of these neighborhoods have disappeared, frankly, from the capital city. In the south, in southern China, towards Hong Kong, you know, in the Guangzhou, in the Shenzhens, they still have a lot of these city villages. We went there all the time to do our live streams. We've seen it. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Terry. We've seen it very often. But here in the north, it's actually pretty rare to have a neighborhood like this. Thank you, Terry and Vegas Girly. So with that, let's pause for a second and kind of come down this quiet alley over here and show you guys. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Richard. Good morning, everybody back home in America. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Craig B. Our evening alley hop series is back. Thank you, Mikey and Craig B. We are hopping the alleys here in Beijing. Thank you, Craig B. Thank you, Vegas. We did the Great Wall of China last night. Well, this morning, Saturday morning, it's time for us to hop the alleys. Thank you, Sahi and Sahi. Thank you very much. And also to the 2 folks, James and also Eric Ramos. I don't know if they're still watching. I just restarted this live stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you, Shelly B. Great to see everybody. Great to see everyone. The alley hops are back. Okay? The alley hops are back. I'm kind of give you an idea what these neighborhood looks like. It almost reminds me of tenement housing back at the turn of the last century in the United States. It also reminds me of Chicago in many ways. Thank you, May. Thank you, May, meaning one house, one big apartment building divided into like 30, 40 units. Okay, so this is obviously very, very dense living, a lot of shared bathrooms, a lot of shared kitchens. We've seen a lot of fancy stuff the last few weeks. I want to show you guys some more underground reality. Let's keep it moving. And this is kind of what it looks like from the inside. This one is under renovations. I don't know if anybody lives in it right now, but we're doing our alley hops, y'all. These are very, very old buildings. Oh, man, when that door opened, man, I gotta tell you, man, it rattled me for a second. Thank you, NY718. Rattled me for a second when that door opened, man. When that door opened, it rattled me for a second, y'all. Come on, man, rattle me. It's been a minute on these alleys, man. Thank you, Amy. Please follow the channel, everybody. Thank you, Amy. Hit the follow button. Share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. 80s, 90s, very, very old buildings, man. Mid-90s. The airport is also not far away. Man, thank you, Ian. Thank you, Big Al. And Mauricio from earlier. I don't know if Mauricio is still watching. Thank you, Kirby, for helping Ian with the moderation. Thank you so much. We're going to do a lot of alley hops tonight. We're going to show you just how safe China is as a country. Even in a lower income neighborhood like this, still perfectly safe to walk everywhere. Walk around. I got my big chain hanging around my neck. You know what I'm saying? You can see my chain is hanging out. Nothing to be afraid of. You can hear a young lady and you're just walking around here is perfectly safe. Now, if I had to estimate the population here, I don't have the official numbers. I would imagine there's at least 5,000 to 10,000 people living here in the city village. The average income in the city village, I would estimate. The Chinese people can keep me honest on this, man, but I would imagine the average income for the people that are living here is anywhere between $800 to $1,200 a month. $800 to $1,200 a month should be the average income of the people that live here. Okay, there's actually also a lot of white-collar folks. So people who do white-collar jobs, a lot of young people, just like in Shenzhen and Guangzhou, who live here as well. So rent here in Beijing tends to be pretty high compared to most other Chinese cities. Thank you, Just Matt. It might be the highest, actually, other than Shanghai and Shenzhen. It's probably higher than Shenzhen, actually. Now that I think about it. Well, let's keep moving. A lot of restaurants. Great to see everybody. Good morning, everyone in America. Good evening, everybody in Asia. And good afternoon, everybody in Europe. Just restaurants everywhere. Look. See this right here? One bowl of beef noodles. You see it on the wall right here. On the. See, look at this. Pasted in two different places. One bowl of noodles, $1.40. $1.40. Look. Let me be very straightforward with you guys. Once again, Beijing is a city where a lot of people's dreams come true. It's a city that can make your dreams come true. If you work hard enough, you get lucky enough. A lot of dreams have come true. However, for most people who are here chasing a dream here in Beijing, see, people come, you guys have to understand something very, very important. People go to Shanghai to chase dreams. People go to Beijing to chase dreams. People go to Hong Kong to go chase dreams. Very few people go to Changchun to go chase a dream. Okay? Very few people go to a random tier 3 city in China to go chase a dream. Most people come to the big cities here in China to chase a dream, which is to live better than they would in their hometown and make more money. Beijing is a city that'll suck up all your income if you're not frugal, because things here are very expensive. Rent is expensive. Everyday prices are expensive. This is why these places are fully occupied. I would imagine every single apartment here is fully rented out. Every single apartment in this entire city village is fully rented out. It doesn't even, if I didn't tell you that this is Beijing, you would probably think we're in a county somewhere rural. This is actually in Beijing. We're about 30 minutes from where we were 2 nights ago at that very, very fancy big skyscraper area part of Beijing with the big skyscraper buildings, the fancy malls. We're only 30 minutes driving away. Less without traffic. So let's keep it moving. Follow the channel. please share this live stream as well. Thank you very much. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's get some more shares. I'm sorry I had to restart this live stream. I made up my mind to change my SIM card. It was really bothering me, just how bad it was lagging. All right, let's walk down this alley over here, and then we'll get back on the main streets and give you guys a taste of how this place is laid out. One big main street with all the shops, all the restaurants. Everything else is apartment buildings. Everything else is just big apartment buildings. Not big apartment buildings, they all look like this. Very, very quiet. Even though the main street is pretty busy with the honking, with the people going back and forth, the actual alleys are very, very quiet. Okay? Now, you might think, thank you, Xander, that there's a lot of men that live here, a lot of single men. Thank you, Melly, or a lot of married men who have left their wives behind in their home city or their kids, and they've come to Beijing to chase a dream. In reality, there's actually a lot of families that live here as well. Complete families that come from other parts of China. They want to save on rent. They also live in these buildings over here. Thank you, Amber Kleckler. Thank you so much. Look, for a lot of people, you know, I think the most relatable way to say this is like, thank you, Claudia and Steph. The most relatable way to explain to you what this place means to a lot of people who are coming to a big city is if you guys remember, no matter how you feel about Elon Musk, when Elon Musk first came to America from South Africa, thank you, Dream Inc., he slept at the YMCA. I don't know if you guys have read his autobiography or you know a little about it. Elon, the very first night that he made it to America, he slept at the YMCA. That's where he showered. Okay? So here in China, it's a similar concept. A lot of people, they come from overseas, they come from different parts of the country. They come out to Beijing. This is the first stepping stone for them to settle down in the city. And many of them stay here for many, many years to come. Thank you, Just Matt. So what I mean by that is like, this is the type of place where a lot of people have come and gone. Thank you, Jim C. A lot of people have came, chased their dreams, went back to their home village, went back to their hometown. Thank you, Big Hemi. So this place has seen a lot of people come and go. A lot of people come and go. And it looks, these neighborhoods look just like this. Very, these are real neighborhoods, y'all. I mean, don't get no more real than this. Thank you, Mac Lad. It's very, very safe, man. Very, very safe. Musk did not start with millions. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Mac Lad. Great to see everybody. Now, talk about some of the amenities here in this place. Number one, it's very safe. This is Beijing after all. There's going to be security cameras on every single alley. No blind spots. Thank you, Big Hemi. They got running water, they got hot water, electricity, air conditioning, 5G internet, you name it, they have it. Okay? But the only thing is just that these homes are older, it's smaller. Okay, you have to share a toilet, but everything else, you have what you need. What's up, everybody? Thank you, Just Kirby, for moderating. Our night alley hops are back. We're back. See, I don't want y'all to... We're back. See, I don't want y'all to think all I do is go to the big fancy malls, man. We're back. See, I don't want y'all to think all I do is go to the big fancy malls, man. Malls, man. You know, James... Man, I think I've explained this many, many times here. Man, signal messed up again. Signal messed up again? Is it me or is it... Is it me or is it TikTok? Thank you, Kirby. Is it me or is it TikTok? Thank you, Kirby. Thank you very much, Kirby. It's good? We good? All right, let's keep walking. So, people keep asking, you know, what are tiers? Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Amanda. Dense population of people that live in these neighborhoods. I don't anticipate my signal is going to be very good. because there's just so many human beings that live here in such a small area with only 1 or 2 cell towers. So please understand, I'm trying my best out here. Thank you, Daniel Kleckler. Please follow the channel, everybody. Hit the follow button. We're walking around here in a city village, a blue-collar neighborhood here in the city of Beijing. Please follow the channel and share this live. In a city village, a blue-collar neighborhood here in the city of Beijing. Please follow the channel and share this live stream, y'all. So let's just keep moving, man. The only thing we can do is just keep moving. That's the way we're gonna combat this bad signal. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Hufflepuff. Thank you. It's still lagging. Thank you, Lisa. We still lagging? Yeah, we still lagging, Terry? No, we good? That's a dead end over here. Street. I think the cell phone tower must be somewhere over there. So let's keep moving, man. Let's just keep moving. We should probably hit a little dead zone. Let's keep moving, everybody. All right, someone asked, what are tier cities, man? There's only 4 tier 1 cities in mainland China. Beijing, the capital, Shanghai, where I live, Shenzhen, and then Guangzhou. Those are the only 4 tier 1 cities. It's measured by population and it's measured by GDP. So let's keep moving. No, we're good? Ay, bad signal, everybody. Let's just go back to the main street. Let's go back to the main street, y'all. I'm fine. I'll get past this area. This is where I was lagging a little bit earlier. You see that right here? You see this sign right here? So this is an apartment building here that'll give you a long-term rental, a short-term rental, a studio apartment, or a full-size apartment. They got everything you need over here. And everything has furniture. Everything is ready. All you need to do is just move right in. All the furniture is ready. So like I said, man, this place sees a lot of people come and go. A lot of young people come out to Beijing to chase a dream after college. They want a cheap place to stay. This is where they stay. Let's keep moving. All right, I think if it's still lagging for you, please go to the next live stream and come right back. We're gonna keep hopping the alleys and hopefully the signal will improve. Do they do credit checks? No, they do not. But here is what they do in China. They'll ask you for 1 month rent as a deposit, and they'll ask you to pay 2 to 3 months rent up front. They do not do credit checks here in China. There's no such thing as a credit score. People in China do not have credit scores like we do, like an Experian credit score. They don't do that here in China, as far as not that I'm concerned. Thank you, Craig B. So you need to put down a month rent as a deposit, and you pay 3 months rent, and that's it. You get any apartment you want to live in. Follow the channel and share this live stream, man. And this whole social credit score is alive, man. I've never seen anybody use this. Thank you, Pepper. I don't know what news media reported that. I've never seen that before. Thank you, Nick. People keep saying it in the news that you could lose. Thank you, Nick. You could lose social credit scores, but I've never even seen anybody use that. I've never seen a job application that asks what's your social credit score. I've never seen that being used anywhere. So let's keep moving, man. Follow the channel and share this live stream. Yeah, they make sure they get their money. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going on the main street. So hopefully the signal will be better. Let's keep going. Follow the light. Follow the light indeed. Let's keep moving. Let's keep exploring. Thank you, Martha Hood. So once again, good morning, everybody. Hopefully the signal is better. We're back on the main street. Thank you, Eric. We're back on the main street here in the city of Beijing, here at P Village, Pichun, P Village. Thank you, Kalpana. Hit the follow button, y'all. Hit that follow button and share this live stream. You know, I feel a little bit out of place here, to be honest, man. It's been a while since we've done a city village. Kind of at a loss for words. We do this all the time in Shenzhen. We do this all the time in Guangzhou. Thank you, Petunia and Media. Good morning, Petunia. Good morning, Nico and Ja. We do this all the time in Guangzhou and Shenzhen. I'm kind of at a loss for words now. You know? Kind of at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've done this. Thank you, Craig B and Just Kirby. It's been a while. It's been a good minute since we've done this, y'all. Yeah, I mean, hey, and George, it's like, you know, I want you guys to realize, man, all them foreign tourists that we saw on the Great Wall of China last night, not one of them is going to end up here. They are all at the bars, at the clubs, at the hotels resting, at the malls. This is the type of real life that we excel in and showing you guys here on this channel. I love coming out to these neighborhoods. Really not going to see any foreigners here at all. At all. Okay. Now we do have to talk a few things more about, you know, what are the real estate. Thank you, Des, because it's one thing to rent over here. It's one thing to buy. These homes do have a lot of value. Okay. So let me explain this to you guys. So for example, if you look at this building right here, this is obviously a rental unit that generates income for the owner. Whoever owns this building is collecting a lot of rent. But this is very, very expensive housing over here. This home right here is probably at least 35, 40, maybe up to 50, 55,000 yuan per square meter. Okay, in square feet, that's like, my math is, I'm a little bit tired, so I can't even convert that math, but this is expensive housing in any other part of China. But here, this is actually pretty affordable compared to the core part of Beijing. Okay? Now, because Beijing is the capital, there's going to be very little funny stuff going on over here. Okay? So a lot of the stuff that you think about in these alleys with the neon lights, they're not going to have that happen here in Beijing. This is the capital. This is a clean city. The laws here are very strict. There's cops everywhere. This is the capital. So this is a very, very legitimate city village for folks to come in here and settle down in Beijing and get a place to live. None of that funny stuff, okay? None of that funny stuff. The funny stuff, there's parts of China where it's legal. For example, Macau, China, that's legal. But here, just people trying to make a living, selling all types of things, you know, like this over here. So please follow the channel and share this live stream. There's a lot of KTV here in Beijing, but the ones that I saw yesterday are not the ones that I want to be walking in. I cannot afford to go into those. Thank you, Thai Tunas. I mean, those are like the ones that I saw yesterday. I don't even want to walk next to it. I feel like I'm going to be broke if I just walk right next to it. Thank you, Shayna. Let's keep moving, y'all. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Good morning, everybody. We are here in Beijing, China. Not everything is fancy. Yes, even though we're going to Universal Studios tonight on Saturday night. Yes, we're going to Universal Studios. Thank you, JD. I wanted to set the bar of the expectations and give you guys a little dose of reality before we go to Universal Studios. Okay? Thank you, Amick. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. Thank you. Hit the follow button, everybody. Everybody back home in the United States, man, we are walking the alleys of the capital of China in a very old blue-collar neighborhood. Okay? I think we should be getting some first-time viewers to the channel. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you, Colette and Karina. If you are a first-time viewer, my name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina, from the Tar Heel State. I like to go walk around in China. Thank you, Colette. We go to touristy areas, and we also walk the streets. Why this dude on a motorcycle going everywhere I'm going? He following me or some shit, man. Everywhere I'm going, he going. Let's keep moving. Do I ever get any sleep? Yes, I'm going to sleep right after this live stream. I gotta get ready for Universal Studios tomorrow. I don't think there's anything to look at over here. Let's go back to the main street. Go back to the main street. Hey, for all y'all that are watching me for the very first time, thank you, Ale. It's great to have you on the channel. We are bringing our Alley Hop series back. The reason why we can't do this in the smaller cities in China is very simple. Because the smaller cities don't have alleys like this that are lit up at night. It's all very dark. For example, why couldn't we do this in Changchun? Why couldn't we really do this in Harbin? Well, because those cities don't have quite the nightlife and the amount of activity. See, this is a core concept for everybody who's watching this, because we should have some new viewers to the channel, so please follow the channel. Just like in America, there are certain cities where people flow into to look for job opportunities. For example, Dallas, Texas, New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles, right? Houston, right? Chicago, Seattle. These are cities where a lot of Americans, especially a lot of young Americans, like to go to look for jobs. Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Miami, Florida, right? Those are the places that a lot of young Americans love to go and look for job opportunities back home in America. The same concept applies here in China. Okay, the same concept applies here in China, where you have a lot of young people who flock to certain cities here in China in order to look for jobs. Does that make sense? Beijing, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, I'm missing one. Shanghai, Chongqing, Chengdu. These are the Miamis. These are the Dallas. These are the New York cities of China, where a lot of young people are coming to look for jobs. Okay, so this is why in these bigger cities there has to be neighborhood like this to serve this influx of population, who often come from areas of China whose income levels are lower than these bigger cities. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Plum Cloud. So this is why I only do these types of alley hops in these major cities, because the smaller cities don't have this type of nightlife that can sustain this type of live stream, because the alleys are so dark. There's very little life going on. There's nothing to stream. There's nothing to show you. Thank you, Ian. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And also, this is the type of place where you can see all types of people from all walks of life. Hit the follow button, everybody, and share this live stream. Y'all gotta hit that follow button. I stream daily in China. You're gonna see all types of people doing all types of jobs in order to make a living. You're gonna see people who work in factories. You're gonna see people who work in companies doing white collar jobs. Thank you, Joker and Ian. You're gonna see people who do manual labor. You're gonna see people who are secretaries or any type of job you can think. You're gonna see people who are hustlers, who don't really have a job. They hustle for a living. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, TT. You're gonna see all types of characters when you come out to these neighborhoods. I think it's a much more diverse representation of life. And that's what I like to show you. That's what I like to show you. Let's keep moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. Follow the channel and share this. Man, this is very safe for foreigners, man. I'm an American. Thank you, Super Dave. Thank you, Skank Rad. Thank you. I'm an American. Obviously, I'm a Chinese American, so I speak the language perfectly. It's not that it's perfectly safe for all Americans, but there's nothing for a foreigner to see out here. This is not a tourist spot. This is not on the schedule for a tour of China when they come to Beijing. You know what I'm saying? No tour guide is going to come and show you guys something like this. But the reason why I think this is so valuable, because I think it shows the diversity of this country. Not only from an ethnicity perspective, not everybody is Han Chinese. There's a lot of different ethnicities here, but also the economic diversity of this country. Thank you, Romeo. So this is why I love to come here. Now, for the folks who are watching me for the very first time, I feel compelled to go into a little grocery store over here to show you some prices. Thank you, Crypto Chick, Tai Chi. Okay? See, Alex says that she enjoys to see this type of neighborhoods. You see, if you guys want to see like real living, right, you can't even walk into like a lot of communities in Beijing because they're gated communities. You can't even walk in. These communities are wide open. That's why they feel so inclusive and they feel so welcoming. You know what I'm saying? That's why they feel so welcoming and so inclusive, because it's not a gated community. Everybody can walk in. You know, you try to go look at another residential community, you can't even get in. It doesn't matter if you're Chinese or American. It doesn't matter. You can't even get in. Those are all gated communities. You just swipe like a key card to get in. So please follow the channel and share this live stream. What up, Dorito? Good morning, Dorito, and thank you, Dorito. Thank you, Doreen. keep moving. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. And frankly, you know, and this is the other thing that kind of makes you think about the human nature of these things, right? It's very obvious to me that the existence of this city village is a good thing. This is a good place. This is a good thing. You know why? Because it offers a respite. It offers like a sanctuary for a lot of lower income people here in a big city. This is a sanctuary for a lot of people to not spend a lot of money in a big city and to be able to save. Thank you, Mauricio. Mauricio, you're back. I'm sorry I had to end the last live stream. The signal was so bad, I decided to just change SIM cards altogether. So I apologize. I had to end the last one. But we're a little bit better now. We seem to be a little bit better now. But even though I think these are positive, good places, if you look at it, this is not what you think of when you think about Beijing, right? So this is why it's kind of like a paradox. It's good for the everyday folks that live here to be able to have a sanctuary, a lower income neighborhood like this where the rent is very cheap. But in terms of the country modernizing and becoming a high income nation, these places have to go. They have to go. So it's possible in 10, 20 years, maybe even less than that, this won't even exist anymore here in Beijing. So it's possible. It's very possible. A lot of them have disappeared already. So let's keep moving now. All right, another question. Thank you, Doreen, that I wanted to answer because Beijing is very famous for the hutongs. The hutongs date back to the Yuan and Ming dynasties here in Beijing. Those are the small alleys. So someone will ask, thank you, Doreen and BB, what's the difference between a hutong and the city village over here? Thank you, BB. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex, for the cat thing. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. A hutong is a historically significant structure. Thank you, Izzy. Meaning, thank you, Izzy and Raiko Jam. Meaning a hutong might be from the Qing dynasty or from the Ming dynasty. It actually has historical value. That's what a hutong is. A narrow alley that used to dot all over Beijing. It has historical value. These places here have no historical value. Thank you, DJ. Sexy for real. Thank you, DJ. These places have very little. There's no historical value. They were built for one purpose and one purpose only, to house human beings in recent modern times, in the last 30 years. There's no historical value whatsoever associated with a neighborhood like this, unlike a hutong, which is being protected now in Beijing because they have historical value. So hopefully that makes sense. Even though they look kind of similar, okay, even though they look kind of similar, very, very different. And you're also not gonna have these tacky neon lights in a hutong, by the way. You're only gonna have this, you're only gonna have this in a city village. It doesn't fit the vibe of a hutong. All right, so once again, for the folks who are watching me for the very first time, you have to remember, we're in a big city, guys. This is no longer a small town. You're not in Kansas anymore. This is the New York, this is the Washington, D.C. of China. This is the capital. To be able to have, I'm not gonna get into all the conversions over here. I'm just gonna show you guys one item. In order to have grapes that cost $5.99 per jing, which converted into pounds and US dollars is like 75, 76 cents a pound. In order to have prices like this, you gotta come out to a village like this. You gotta come out to a city village. At a regular supermarket in Beijing, this would probably be at least 30, 40% more expensive. At probably another residential community, at least 20, 30% more expensive. At a higher end, at a higher end grocery store that we go to, easily 40, 50, 60% more expensive. So very, very affordable prices here. $3 can get you a haircut. $6, ladies, can get your nails done. $100 a month can get you a very decent single studio. $30 can get you a bed to sleep on for an entire month. So everything is super affordable. You're not even gonna find a McDonald's in here. You're not even gonna find a KFC in here. No McDonald's, no KFC, no Starbucks. No. Everything is mom and pop stores. Very, very affordable. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. No McDonald's here, I assure you of that. Not even a Chinese version of the McDonald's. There's no chain stores over here. Thank you, Fancy Robbie and Scanrad. Thank you, Skankrad. Thank you. keep it moving. Also, this is very close to the airport, so it's noisy as hell. Airplane is going over your head. Airport is very close. Keep moving. Look. I mean, you can get your hair dyed for 88 yuan. You can literally get a hair dye for $12. $12.30. You can get your hair dyed. Thank you, Nolan and Crypto and Lumfa. Thank you very much. Keep moving. Now, they sell a lot of cell phones over here. Okay, they sell a lot of cell phones over here, but mostly Huawei, Vivo, and Oppo. They probably have iPhones in here, but I don't imagine brand new iPhones. Probably a lot of pre-owned iPhones, a lot of pre-owned phones. Just like I said, just inexpensive, very cheap. Keep moving. Now, before we start hopping the alleys again, thank you, Mauricio. Thank you, Mauricio. Before we start hopping the alleys again, let's just keep walking towards the end of this. By the way, this dude seems to be following me. See the dude behind me? Dude seems to be following me for some reason, man. You see this dude over here? Everywhere I go, he goes. This dude over here. Everywhere I go, he going. And he be looking at me too. Everywhere. See this right here, man? Everywhere I go, he going. And he be looking at me. I don't know what's going on, man. Everywhere I go, he go. When I stop, he stop. When I go, he go. Let's keep moving. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Look at this corn right here. $1.40, 10 yuan, $1.40 for 5 pieces of corn, 5 years of corn. Garlic over here, 28 cents. Cilantro over here, 14 cents. Thing is super cheap. And it's good quality food too, all fresh food. A lot of this stuff is fresh off the tree. It's fresh, it's good food over here. It's just saying, man, he's still over there. Dude over there. Thank you, Martha Hood. He's still over here. He's probably looking back too. Dude, he's still over there. He's still looking at me. You see that on the left right here? He's still looking at me. Just chilling on the side of the street over here. You see that? Now walking towards me. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. Follow the channel and share this live stream. Now, you know what's interesting though? You know how most of the people that you see in the streets are men? You notice that? Most of the population here in the city village are going to be men. I don't have any official numbers, but I would imagine there's probably more men living out here than women. Okay, so the gender is probably a little bit skewed. Now, in terms of the population of the people who do live out here, many of them are actually married. Thank you, Hyo2. Good morning to you, Hyo2. Good morning, Hyo2. Happy Saturday morning, everybody. A lot of the people who live in these neighborhoods are actually married. But they might be here on their own if their wife or child is back home in their home village or their home city. Thank you, Hyo2. So thank you, TT Mao. So a lot of people might think there's a lot of single people living out here. Good morning, Hyo2. Thank you, Terry. But this is like, you gotta understand, people come out to Beijing for job opportunities, for higher paying job opportunities. So a lot of families are split, where the wife might be working in one city, the husband might be working in another different city. Thank you, Miss Lala. So it's actually a lot of married folks who live here. Thank you, Tracy Joan and Posey Parks. Let's keep moving. It's actually a big village, by the way, man. I've been walking for a good 15, 20 minutes. This is actually a very, very big village. Thank you, RC. Please follow the channel, everybody. How many new followers we got already? I love this, man. We got almost 200 new followers after restarting this live stream. My name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Thank you, Rogue One and RC. I love that particular movie, man. That Star Wars movie. Follow the channel, y'all. Thank you, Williams and Ja. That follow button. Let's keep it moving. Let's walk down one of these side alleys over here. Do some exploring. Now, one of the most interesting things I've noticed about this place, no motels. I'm not seeing any short-term hotels or motels. Thank you, Helen, and thank you, TT, and Joni, and Corcos. Thank you. I'm not seeing any motels or hotels that we've seen in a lot of other places like Guangzhou. Everything here is actually for rent. All right, man. Thank you, Helen. I'm trying to see if that dude is still following me. I think he's gone. Thank you, Helen Xavier. I think he's gone. Let's keep moving, man. Thank you, Plant Groove. I ain't worried about him following me, man. You know what I'm saying? I just need to make sure. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving, man. You just seen him? He's like, bro, I just seen him. I ain't worried about it, man. I ain't worried about it. Now, see, this is why, like, what was I gonna say? I will tell you guys this, man. Like, in Shenzhen, neighborhoods like this are very common. I've never had to live in a neighborhood like this when I came out to Shenzhen. But I'll tell you guys this, man. After living in China for almost 6 years, if you put me in one of these neighborhoods, I do pretty well. I don't want to do the share bathroom thing, but I could live in one of these neighborhoods. And this is also why, everybody, you got a lot of public toilets everywhere. Ian said he's hiding under the truck. That's why you got a lot of public toilets out here in this neighborhood. Okay, a lot of shared bathrooms in communities like this. See this little clinic over here? They really had this another second clinic we've seen, all right? This guy's over here getting an IV drip over here. So you can see, like, this community has everything it needs. It's just not very fancy. Got a little massage parlor over here. Can you really believe it, though? Seriously, can you believe this is in Beijing, right? I mean, this is... We're not that far away from downtown. You know, this is actually in Beijing. And I'll tell you this. This alley right here has a lot of Tokyo vibes. This particular alley has a lot of Tokyo vibes. Okay? Now, the streets of Tokyo looks... I'm telling you, many residential streets in Tokyo feel exactly like this, with fewer people. I could walk for maybe 20, 30 minutes without running into a single person walking at this time in Tokyo, which we will stream from. We will stream from Tokyo later, either this year or early next year. We're going to go to Japan. But there's a little massage parlor over here. Get your feet washed. Get a foot massage over here. Let's keep moving. Very quiet out here. Our alley hops are back. Hit the follow button and share this live stream, y'all. Thank you, Lost in Tokyo. You know what, man? I'm going to tuck my chain in, okay? Just not to be an idiot. Thank you, CKC and Lost in Tokyo. I'm going to go ahead and tuck my chain in. Debo is not around anywhere, but I'm not trying to attract any attention to myself. Thank you, Nene and Lost in Tokyo. I will go ahead and tuck my chain in. This dude's still here. Dude is still here. Yo, my man really is following me. Thank you, True Gods. Yo, my man is really following me, y'all. Yo, my man is really following me. He is actually following me, y'all. I'm for real. Thank you, Gravity. I don't know, man. We might become friends or some shit, man. He really is following me. Thank you, KJ. Yo, I'm for real, man. He really is following me. he said, what up, though? Let's keep moving. We're going to walk towards the end of this and we'll double back towards the main street. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Mariano. He said he likes you. Let's keep moving. Man. Gotta love the life out here, man. Thank you, Haim HB. I'm gonna walk down this alley right here. If he still follows me when I walk down this alley over here, I will talk to him. If he still follows me down this alley right here, I will follow. I will talk to him. See if he walks. Look, he right behind me. See if he follows me down this alley, okay? Y'all see it? Thank you, Nene. Thank you, Squishy. Look at dude over here. Look at dude over here, man. Look at dude over here, man. Looking back. Look at dude over here, man. Look at dude looking sus, man. Look at him. Keep looking back. Dude looking sus as hell. Y'all see this shit right here? Y'all see this shit? Oh my God, man, this shit funny as hell. Look, he keep looking back. Oh, he said, 你好吗? Look at dude over here, man. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving, y'all. See, look, we keep looking at him. He just keeps going. Thank you, Jolo and Ash. I'm gonna turn that shit. See, now he walking back. No, look, what he doing now? Now he's trying to walk back. Thank you, Amberly. I don't know what the hell's going on. Thank you, Nene. Let's keep moving, man. Follow the channel. Don't start nothing that won't be nothing. See, look, now he walking back towards me. Look. Thank you, Peony and Amber. Look. Now he coming back. Look, man, there might be a point tonight where I'm gonna have to put y'all in my pocket. I might have to sort some stuff out, man. Thank you, Me the Scientist. Y'all might have to go in my pocket in a little bit, okay? Y'all might have to go in my pocket real quick. Thank you, TLC and Me the Scientist. Let's keep moving, man. Thank you, TLC and Amberly. Thank you very much. Y'all might. Y'all, I'm serious, man. Y'all might have to go in my pocket for a second, man. Thank you, TLC and Jim. Thank you, Amberly. Let's keep moving, man. So here's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna go this way. All right. And if he comes behind me, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand right here. We're gonna turn this way. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, the lights. And we're gonna stand right here. We're gonna stand right here in the corner. So if dude shows up, we're gonna be like Pennywise the dancing clown. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Amber Collector. I'm gonna stand right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand right here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand right here, man. I'm gonna be like Pennywise the dancing clown. Thank you, Rogue One. Thank you, Mauricio. 看看。来吧，来看看。你 come on look。
你跟谁说话呀？
直播呢，哥们儿。
啊，你老家哪的？
啊？
你老家哪的？
你觉得我老家在哪里？
我不知道呢。
你老家哪里的？
安徽的。
安徽哪里啊？
安庆的。
老家江苏的。
哦。
江苏。你住在这儿吗？
对。
你出来晃一晃。
对。
您做什么的？
我搞装修的，你呢？
你什么？
搞装修的。
搞装修的。
嗯。你呢？
这我是做直播的。
就专门做直播的。
对。
你住在哪里？
我是来北京玩，然后加一些直播，然后拍一些视频。
哦。
你们现在装修这行业做咋样？
今年不怎么样。
是吗？是吗？
买房子少吗？不光北京不行，那个全国各地都是这样，是不是？
是吗？
买房子的少吗？是不是？
是吗？您每天都有活干吗？
没有，现在我好长时间没干了。
是吗？那您天天干啥？
没事。
你脸上有个蚊子。
没事就闲逛嘛。
你就天天就闲逛。您年龄多大了
？50多了，你猜
？50多了。
嗯，是不是？
我跟您聊一聊吧，你要不介意，我跟您聊一聊行不行？您50多了。我这样，因为咱们很多观众是外国的朋友。我说一句中文，然后我说一句英文，怎么样？这样他们能听懂，要不然他们说不懂，他听不懂您说的话。
偏僻的地方。
我们偏僻个啥？你就在这儿 ，OK？ 还偏？我问你个问题啊，您年龄多大了 ？How old are you？
70年。
70年。You were born in 1970。70年。
55岁。
属于 55、54。54。OK。
54周岁嘛。
您来北京多少年了 ？How many years you been in Beijing？ 31年了。31 years you been in Beijing。31年了。您一直住这儿吗？
不是，说好的地方，日传营什么那个东坝哪一般的地方都住过。
是吗？您成家了吗？
成家了。
成家了。您小孩夫人都在这儿吗？
老不在这。
他们在哪儿？
去世了。
老婆去世了。您
12年去世了。
您孩子呢？
孩子老婆怀孕了，然后一直就没有怀孕，怀孕了然后流产了，然后一直就没怀孕。
了解。
12年那个
所以您没孩子？
对，我还那个12年去世了，老婆。
我懂，就您一个人。这几年这装修是不好做是吧？
比疫情还差呢。
现在比疫情还差。
那个活比疫情还少呢，疫情还好一点。
是吗？好吧，咱们走吧，我都跟。
哪里啊？
我住在哪里？哥们儿，你这问我住在哪里？我跟你讲，我就住在酒店里面。你说我来北京，你说我能住在哪里？我肯定住酒店。
好多人在这直播呢。
是吧？很多人在这直播。
我这不是我在抖音上。
我刚才就是刚才看到您这样子，刚才有点鬼鬼祟祟的，让我刚才有点害怕。说您在这跟着我。
我是好人呢。
你好人是吗？
我也。
坏人都这么说的。
我是好奇。
你好奇是吗？好。Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Nora. I ain't got time to take a look at all y'all's comments, man. But let's show the dude over here, man. He's 55 years old, man. His wife actually passed away in 2012 from cancer, from lung cancer.
国家直播呀？
因为我是个华人，是一个美国那边，主要是美国观众。Thank you, Elizabeth. So I guess we're gonna walk together. He said he wanted to go somewhere a little bit more discreet. I said, nah, man, we're gonna stay right here. That's what he said. He said, let's go chat somewhere more discreet. He did say that to me. Let's go chat somewhere more discreet. I was like, hell nah, we're gonna stay right here and chat. I said, nah, hell nah, we're gonna stay right here and chat. 那您说您这一周能有几天能找到活干？ Like how many times a week can you get work?
我有2个多月都没干活了。
2个多月都没干活了。He hasn't had employment in 2 months. 那您怎么活啊？
有这积蓄啊。
有积蓄是吗？您吃饭了吗？
吃了。
吃过了。
肯定有积蓄啊，是不是？
是吗？那我问您个问题，那您为什么不回安徽啊？您住在这干啥？就还在北京待着干啥？
安徽也没活干呢，安徽家里庄稼都给人家承包了。
是吗？您装修是装修什么东西啊？
我做油工的。
油工，油漆，专门弄油漆。
对，室内装修。
室内的。
做油工主要刮腻子、刷墙嘛，这样的。现在没有油漆做了，是不是？
是啊。现在这个村子里面这些房子都住满人了吗？还是有空的？
有很多空的。
有很多空的。
有很多人都没有工作，就回老家了，或者转到其他的地方去了，改行了。
是吗？您贵姓？
免贵姓宋。
宋朝的宋吗？
对。
我姓康。
姓康啊？我给我身份证给你看看。
别给我看身份证，不用看身份证。Man, he tried to show me his ID, man. 不用给我看身份证的 ，man. I ain't the cops, man. I don't got to see your ID.
我也看见那个好多人在美国直播啊。
是吗？你说真的有很多人来这儿直播吗？他们直播些什么东西啊？就直播
那个村庄。
村庄这边是吗？村庄最繁华的地方在哪里？他们直播的地方就这一条街是吗？可以。Thank you, Crypto Chick. I guess we made a little friend tonight, man. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When he said he wanted to go somewhere a little bit discreet, my alarm bell went off, man. But I don't think this is a bad guy, man. You gotta understand, his wife passed away in 2012. Thank you, Rogue One. Thank you, Emberly. And she was pregnant at the time, so he doesn't even have a child. And he hasn't had work in 2 months. And I asked him why he doesn't go back to his hometown. Why is he still in Beijing? He says there's no jobs in his hometown, so he has to be in Beijing to look for work. 我问您一个问题可以吗？ Let me ask you a question, sir. 我问您一个问题啊，一句中文，一句英文 ，OK？ 您喜欢住在北京吗？ Do you like living in Beijing? You like？ 他说喜欢。He said he likes it. 为什么？
因为那个北京的那个天气跟老家的天气不一样。
跟安徽的天气不一样。
对，跟南方的天气不一样。这个北京的天气那个干燥，那个我们老家的那个南方那个
潮湿，
我懂。就热的时候好像挺真的，就像蒸桑拿一样的。这干的这就根本没有那样。
除了天气以外呢，就是人啊，是那个叫什么呢？文化什么的，您觉得怎么样？
人就是跟北京人打交道不怎么样。北京人老瞧不起外地人。
是吧？
瞧不起我们外地人，
是吧？
像我们主要就是跟我们老乡外地人跟外地人打交道。
你这脸这一直为什么弄到脸上？你这脸这怎么回事？你这是
没有啊，没有。
人家是你别弄，你让人家大家看看您，你别遮住您的脸，别遮住您的脸。您笑得很好看，别一直遮住您的脸。I said, why you holding your face like that this whole time, man? You ain't got no acne. You ain't got to hold your face like that the whole time. Let them know. Let them see you.
你今年多大了？
你觉得我看上去多大 ？How old do you think I look? 您觉得？
大概32岁吧。
哦，
有吗？
很近。
很近呢。
差不多。
还是说大了，说小了？
说小了1岁。
哦。
对，说小了1岁。
我看着也差不多啊。
对。He said I look 32. Damn, people usually say I look like I'm in my 20s. Y'all see how this job is kind of exhausting me a little bit, man. Job is exhausting me. He now says I look 32. Usually people say you look 26, 27, 24, 25. Okay? He said I look 32. Damn. Thank you, Nana COVID. Thank you,
你到楼道里看看，你说你就是说你之前我就说支持直播，你知道吗？
对。
你到楼道里去嘛，我带你去看看。
先等一下。He said he want to show me some hallways inside the buildings.
带着你到人家楼道里看。
对，我们就在外面走一走吧。I said, man, we just gonna walk in the public streets, man. We ain't going to nobody's hallways, man. Thank you, Zen Chef. Thank you, PF Wisco, Wendy. We ain't going to nobody's hallways, man. Thank you, Rio Drew. Thank you, Derek. Thank you very much. 那我问您一个问题啊，那我问您今年55岁。您今年54岁，
对
，You 54 this year， 4岁，
对
，You 54 this year，You 55 next year。那我问题就是说那您在这儿已经待了30年，一直是做这个油工吗？You've been doing the same job all your life. A painter, so he's a painter. He paints houses, the interior houses. 那您前10年应该能赚到钱了吧？前10年、前20年疯狂的盖房子，您应该能赚到钱吧？
前10年应该能，那个工资比较高是吧？现在原来我们刚来的时候40块钱一天。
40块钱一天。那是什么？哪一个年代
？93年。
93年40块钱一天。
然后慢慢涨，40、50、60、70这样慢慢涨。
是吗？
现在我们450、500一天。
450一天就450、500一天，就只要能找到活，450到500。
干活就要那么。
他要干多久啊
？9个小时吧。
9个小时给450到500，这很不错了。但就是
以前就没有啊，你像就这3-4年，就这3年大概450。
是啊。
原来是350。
350。
那个90几年的有350的，有300的，有260的，价格也是慢慢涨的。
了解。So in 1993, when he first came to Beijing, hold on,
我爷爷老乡到这儿来那个打工嘛，也有很多。
江苏也有啊。很多啊。So he says in 1993, when he first came to Beijing, he's basically a day laborer, meaning he does the job every day and they pay him at the end of the day. When he came here in 1993, the job paid him 30 yuan per day. So he got paid $4.20 per day in 1993. That number now, thank you, Alex. He got paid $4.20 a day in 1993. That number now is about 400 to 450 yuan per day. So he gets paid about 60 to 70 US dollars per day 30 years later in 2024. So 1993, when he first came to Beijing, he was paid about $4 a day, $4.50 a day. Now, $60 to $70 a day. But the problem is, not a lot of jobs in the construction industry nowadays to feed everybody, to support everybody. Thank you, Bayside, because you guys have to remember, the real estate market has been kind of slowing down the last couple of years. So, anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Let's follow the channel. Let's keep it moving. Please follow the channel, everybody, and share this live stream. This is so unexpected. I didn't expect to run into this gentleman. You know, he's been following me all night. You know what I'm saying? He's been following me all night. He hasn't worked in 2 months. I asked him, how do you sustain yourself if you haven't worked in 2 months? He's like, I got savings. Thank you, Lexi. So let's keep it moving, everybody. 哎，您吃饭了吗？吃过了，不饿吗？
就好多装修的，前几天搬走了，原来人家是开饭店的，现在又改理发店了。前4-5天搬走的，这又刷了墙，然后准备改理发店了。
您家里面的老人还在吗？都没了。
就是家里就是
兄弟是吧？他们都在北京吗？还是在安徽啊？
老家弟弟在北京，我是老二，弟弟做木工的。
哦，您弟弟是木工的。就您一个人在北京。
对。
您一个人在外面，你像我也是一个人在外面做我这份工作。Do you get lonely？ 您感觉有没有任何 ？Thank you, Tree Techman and Lisbon。你有没有那种，就是那种孤独吗？您有孤独吗？
对，挺孤独的。
You feel lonely？
对，寂寞孤独。
那您有孤独的感觉的时候，您怎么样去，比如说，因为我这个人我不感觉孤独，尽管我一个人在外面，我对这个孤独这概念没啥概念，我不在乎。但您如果说孤独的话，您怎么？你懂我意思吗？您怎么？
我也就是不爱打牌，就是出去那个逛逛啊，逛逛街呀，或者逛逛公园呐，自己干逛公园。我这个人挺内向的人。
您70年，您生70年，所以您比我爸还要小6岁，我爸64年的。 那您70年的话 ，if you were born in 70，您念书念到小学
还没毕业就
小学没毕业，so elementary school education，OK，、然后就出去就
跟我一般的年龄大概就是都是这样学历。
但那您小学没念完的话，您就出去打工了吗？还是
就出来打工了？
就出来打工了，
就在家干了2年农活。
农活，
在家里干了2年农活，然后就出来了。
然后就出来，然后当然93年的干了几年，了解。然后20多岁来北京。23
岁吧，23岁来北京。
了解。好，咱们继续逛。您喝酒吗？
不爱抽烟，不爱喝酒。
No drinking, no smoking.
不爱打牌。
Yeah, no playing cards either. A good man. Good man. Good man. It's just Kirby. No, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, and he doesn't play cards. A good man. That's a good man right here. No smoking, no drinking, and he doesn't gamble. That's a good man right here. I just asked him if he's hungry. I asked him if he wanted to get a drink. He said he doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't play cards. 那您说这两个月的话，您这个天天也没活干，那您天天干啥 ？What do you do every day for the last 2 months？
在睡觉啊。
睡觉就 sleep。您就住在这个村子里面吗？
我就住在那个东边。
是吗？他这边有一个那个市场，每天早上您去找，就是一个叫什么的，一个那个就是那个对劳动市场那个包工头每天来吗？
劳务市场有时候缺人，现在包工头也没活，知道吧？是这样的。
但你们肯定有个聚集地吧？
也没有。
那他们怎么找到你啊？
现在不有那个电话吗？有活就找嘛，就。工长也没活干，我们的老板就是人家都说工长是老板，知道吧？老板也没活干，现在也接不着活，知道吧？主要现在没房子，人家也没人装修了，装修的很少，是这样的。
那您的计划怎么办呢 ？What's your plan? You haven't worked for 2 months. What's your plan? 那您的计划怎么办 ？What's your plan?
没有什么计划呀。
那没这计划，他总得活着下去。那你不能每天都没活干嘛？您总得有个计划呀。
我们这改行，现在我们这边年轻人，你想改行也不行了，你说是不是？你像跑外卖，我们都不行，是不是？跑外卖，好的，别说我们50多岁，现在40多岁的人找活都不好找，你说是不是？你应该了解呀。
是的。
40多岁，我54岁了啊！你像45岁的找活现在都不好找，有好多下岗的，是不是？
是。
你别说是我们那小学文化了，你就说那些那大学不是？
是。
你别说是我们那小学文化了。农村的。
我
你江苏哪的？
江苏一个小城市。
哪的？
江苏镇江小城市。
镇江啊，
你知道镇江吗？镇江香醋。
知道，我们那还怎么不知道？我们那还有姑娘把着呢，就嫁给你那了。你镇江也不条件不怎么样。
是的。是的。Damn, he said you come from a broke ass place too. I told him my hometown. He said your place broke. He said Patty. I said I agree. Thank you, Patty. 那您会那您还有这退休这概念吗？比如说您60多岁哦，您以后可以领那个退休金吗？一共还有 Social Security。
我们哪有没有，根本就没有这些。
但您当时没交吗？您交医保没交社保吗？
没有，我们根本就没有那些东西，不是我一个人，我们那老乡都。
你有医保怎么没有社保呢？您不是刚才说有医保吗？
医保是有啊，哪有社保啊？我们就打黑工，就知道吧？
打黑工。您打黑工打30年了。就天天就打。
不都这样吗？中国的农民不就这样吗？没地种不就这样吗？你爸爸干嘛的？你这父母啊？
我爸
我这是你们一个是我们的姑娘把着你那要胡发人，他是做木工的。他老婆是跟我一个村庄的。胡发人，他是做木工的。
不容易。Life is not easy, man. Thank you, Claudia. Life is not easy.
不了解，你应该了解我们呢。我们这些像你们，我们没有什么保障的。我们哪有什么保障的？
这也不要说什么 保障嘛，但您自己，我知道我知道那些包工头没有任何义务给你们交任何这些东西，但你们自己应该交了一点的吧？这么多年您自己，咱们这么说吧，12年、13年、14年、15年、16年、17年这些年代，那可是房地产的黄金时代啊！那些年代您应该当时是天天有活干吧？那个时候天天有活干吧？
也不是天天有，有时候也断。
也断是吗？您做别的东西吗？还是就做油？
对，就别的东西不会。
就这个。好吧。Let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. I haven't had a chance to look at the comments, everybody. No, I didn't look for this gentleman. He was following me the whole night, and we just started to strike up a conversation. So this is a good guy out here, man. This is actually a good guy, man. He's been working in Beijing for 31 years. He's given his entire youth to this city. He came here as a 23-year-old young man. He is now 54 years old. He's been here for 31 years working in this city. His wife passed away in 2012. You know what I'm saying? So wife passed away in 2012. I'm telling you guys, man, let's keep moving, man. Follow the channel, man. Share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Thank you, Miss Taina. Thank you, Jeannie. I asked them if you want to go get something to eat. Thank you, Eric and Mike V. Thank y'all, man. Let's keep moving. I didn't expect this live stream to go this way. How many new followers we got? We got a lot of people online, man. Hit the follow button, everybody. Y'all been following this whole conversation. Thank you, Christo. Y'all don't even understand what the hell's going on. Y'all don't understand Chinese. Y'all been watching this whole time? Thank you, Christo. Y'all been watching this whole time? Thank you, Ash and Christo. Damn, y'all been watching this whole time, huh? Man, thank you, Lexa. Thank you, Martha Hood. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Marisol. Please follow the channel, everybody. I stream daily in China. I wanted to show you guys what life is like in a very humble, blue-collar neighborhood. And we ran into this gentleman over here, Mr. Song. Song is his last name. Mr. Song. Song 先生. Mr. Song. Thank you, Neats. Thank you, Mark. I think there's a lot of young people here who probably think I'm a little bit gullible or something like that. I think the Chinese people who are watching, they know what's going on. They know I know what's going on out here. You know what I mean? It's like, I just kept asking him, man, you haven't worked for 2 months, bro. What's your plan? What's your backup plan? You know what I'm saying? He said, there is no backup plan, man. You guys understand. My father's generation, I would consider this gentleman to be my father's generation. My father came from a very poor family, probably just like him. Thank you, Nico and Patty and Will. My father is smart. He went to college. Even though he came from a poor background, he had a chance to go to college and change his life, immigrate to the United States, change his life even further. But there's a lot of people in my father's generation who never even had a chance to finish school, who never even had a chance to finish elementary school or middle school or high school. You know, so it's like I said before, that's why I'm telling you guys, man, there's this generation of people, they have given their entire youth to the development of this country, man. They given everything to this country. 回去睡觉了。宋先生，拜拜，谢谢你啊，拜拜。He said he going back home to sleep. Bye bye. Going back home to sleep. My pops is about the same height as him, man. Younger than my dad, too. And looks freaking 10 years older than my dad. Actually, younger than my dad. Got more gray hair than my dad, too. Let's go ahead and get him out of here, man. I hit that follow button. How many Chinese people who understand Chinese saw the conversation that I had with him? Thank you, Eric Ramos. How many Chinese people saw that conversation I had with him? That was very unexpected. I didn't realize. You did? You did? 这哥们儿真实吧? I'm gonna talk to the Chinese people for a second real quick. Thank you, Georgina. 这哥们儿很真实。不容易啊，哥们儿，兄弟们不容易啊，我跟你讲。 哎呀，他妈的，这玩意儿不容易啊！我跟你说，老实人，真的是老实人。You're a good guy, man. That's a good guy back there, man. That's a good guy. 老实人，真的老实人。社会有的时候毒打的就是这种老实人。Let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. 哎，操！哎。Yeah, man. I know a lot of Chinese people are watching, man. A lot of Chinese people are watching this. Thank you, Terry, man. I ain't wonderful. I'm just a kid from North Carolina who has had all the blessings of life, man. He really is gone, man. Like, this dude is gone, man. He ain't following me no more, man. He gone. He went back home to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hit the freaking lottery. You know, I hit the freaking lottery, man. Even though I was born in a small city in China, like, I grew up in a middle-class family here in China, and then we immigrated to the United States. We found the American dream. But it's like, every now and then, I'm telling y'all, man, let me be honest with you guys, man. Like, I'm gonna say this, I don't want to disrespect and offend anybody. My family and I, we got it in life. We got it. We have hit the American dream. We've succeeded. Family and I, we got it in life. We got it. We have hit the American dream. We've succeeded. I come out here all the time to get a breath of fresh air, keep myself humble, keep myself glued to the streets. Frankly, man, there's a lot of young people that I know out here in China who I used to work with, who I used to, you know, a few years ago, young people that I've hired in the past. Frankly, I should take them around here. You know what I'm saying? I should take them around here and realize how hard life is out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm out here, I could think of a lot of young people I used to work with. I should take them around here. That'll be very, very good for them. Thank you, Jeannie. I'm serious, man. That'll be very, very good to see how hard people are working out here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Kevin. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep exploring the village. That was very unexpected, man. We was talking shit back there, talking about how he was following me, man. This turned out to be one of the nicest dudes I met in a long time. Let's keep moving. That's a good guy right there, man. Let's keep moving. And I just said to the Chinese people who are watching, I said to them in Chinese, I'm gonna say it to y'all in English, man. The older I get, the more I realize sometimes good people in this world, unfortunately, don't have a good story's ending. I'm not saying that his story is over. Thank you, Liv. This is the older I get, the more I realize about the society have very good outcomes. And sometimes good people don't have very good outcomes. The older I get, the more I kind of realize the sad reality about life. I mean, I ain't trying to trip y'all up on the Saturday morning with all this sad shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the more I realize, it's like being good and being honest and being like just a good person who works hard. Thank you, Alex and Jerry. Sometimes don't cut it in our society, man. Thank you, Cash, and thank you, Alex. And this is also like, I told you guys this many times. Since I started streaming, thank you, Tip. All y'all's love have humbled me a lot. But I told you guys this, I am a hard ass. I am a tough, hard ass. Because I figured out a long time ago, I realized like being nice and being all, it doesn't help me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always result in a good outcome. But y'all have softened me up a lot. Y'all have softened me up because of all the love that y'all show me. But it's like, sometimes as I walk around here, I'm just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving, man. Follow the channel. Let's share this live stream. Let's keep moving. I think Ian was disturbed by some of the comments that he saw. I didn't see the comments at all, man, because I was focused on the gentleman over here. I didn't see the comments. So whatever it is y'all said, well, you guys saw it. I didn't have a chance to see it. So let's keep moving, man. And you know what's kind of crazy about it, man? This entire neighborhood, I'm pretty sure there's more gentlemen just like him, you know, looking for jobs, looking for a way to make a living out here in this city, man. So let's keep moving. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep moving. True Gods, man. Thank you. It's me. Thank you, True Gods. You been watching this whole time, True Gods? Thank you, Crystal. You been watching this whole time? Thank you, True Gods, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Wiretapper. Thank you, In Charge. You've been watching this whole time? Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Look, I was kind of tired this evening, man, from the Great Wall of China, but I decided I still had to come out here and stream for a little bit. We're going to bring it back to the main street, and then we're going to call it a wrap on today. I just wanted you guys to know, very importantly, as we keep walking down the street here, thank you, Doreen and Chad Smith. Not every single live stream we do is from the fancy malls and from the nice Hermes stores and the Louis Vuitton stores. There's multiple sides to America, and there's multiple sides to China. There's people who got it, and there's people who don't. Thank you, Nolan and Nicole. And every now and then, we got to go to every single type of these neighborhoods to get a feel for what's going on the ground. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Eric. This man, unfortunately, works in the construction industry. He works interior painting in the interior of houses. That is the worst industry to be in right now in China. Thank you, Jules and Anthony. That is the worst type of neighborhood. That is the worst job to have right now, because the real estate, you see, look, for all the Americans who are back home watching, thank you, Lainey and all. For all the Americans who are back home watching, I want y'all to understand this. When y'all watch CNN, when y'all watch CNBC, and when y'all watch Fox News, and they tell you things like, oh, China's real estate industry is slowing down, that's just a news headline. That's a number. For example, let's say home prices fell 2% or 1.5%. That's just a number. What you just saw back there is the real life impact. Thank you, Joni and Shayna. Thank you, Lainey and Cristello. That is the real life impact of things that we see as headlines. The actual human beings that it impacts. Their jobs, their employment, their livelihood. You know what I'm saying? China's transitioning to a new economy that's no longer completely dependent or largely dependent on, let's say, big infrastructure projects and real estate. But every transition has a human cost, right? China's now developing high-end technology, AI. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Greg. It's developing high-end technology and AI, okay? All types of cutting-edge technology. But there's still a lot of people who used to work in those traditional industries. What are they gonna do? He was asking me, he was like, I'm 55 years old. I can't even deliver food anymore. I can't even go and be an Uber driver anymore. Thank you, Andy Jones and Lori and Crypto. He was like, I can't even be an Uber driver. What else am I supposed to do? This is the only thing I know how to do, right? Thank you, Rod and Loomfa. So it's like, I just want you guys, like, everything is like on a personal level, it affects a lot of people. You know, all these things that were going on in society right now, it affects people on a personal level. Thank you, Ann and Sandra. So let's keep moving, everybody. Let's keep moving. Now, fortunately, he does have health care. He has health care, but he doesn't have a pension. He doesn't have Social Security because all his life he worked at day contract jobs that doesn't pay into the pension system. So he doesn't actually have any Social Security. Let's keep moving, everybody. Please follow the channel and share this live stream, y'all. And really just follow the channel. I stream daily out here in China. My man's over here wearing a t-shirt, man. It is 45, 50 degrees out here. This dude riding on a scooter in a t-shirt. Newbie. Thank you, Lexi. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving, man. Follow the channel. Let's keep moving, everybody. That was a nice little exchange. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Ali. Nick, you understand Chinese, right? So you probably understood that little exchange that we just had back there. Let's keep moving. By the way, kind of give you guys an idea of how freaking big this community is. I want you guys to look at this thing right here. This entire village, everybody parks their bicycles and motorcycles at this designated garage. You see that? Thank you, Make It. This is basically the garage for motorcycles. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Tony. Man, y'all must really like having casual conversations with everyday people. You guys really like that. Thank you, Brian. I saw that there was a lot of people watching. I didn't see all the comments, but I didn't see any comment, but I saw there was a lot of people online watching. So you guys, I guess you guys like this stuff. I was like, you guys don't even understand Chinese. How do you? I was like, why is there so many people watching? I was like, I thought the views was gonna drop. There was no, you guys don't understand Mandarin for the most part, right? Anyway, this just goes to show you the size of this neighborhood over here. This is just one parking lot for all the motorcycles that serve this community. Thank you, Hyo2. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, guys. I try my best to buy him a meal or something, or give him something to drink. This guy was like, had dinner, don't drink. Thank you, Li Shi and Mark. Easily 500-600, maybe up to 1,000 motorcycles parked here, all charging for the night. These are all electric motorcycles here in China. They don't burn gasoline, so you have to charge it at these centralized locations where you scan the QR code and you pay to charge your motorcycle. Okay, so this is all electric. This is for the community over here. Thank you, rapping. Let's keep moving, man. So everybody, if you're watching for the very first time, thank you, Hyo2. Hyo2, man, thank you, Hyo2, for all the love. True Gods, thank you. And True Gods, I'm glad you were here this morning and you saw that. Thank you. Thank you. So, like, for everybody watching back home in America, here in China, you cannot take the battery out. Thank you, Crypto Chick. You cannot take the battery. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you, Crypto Chick. You cannot take the battery out of your motorcycle to go back to your home and charge because they could catch on fire and burn the house down. Thank you, Tanya. So you have to park your motorcycle in these designated spots and charge using a public, using one of these grids over here that will lessen the chance of catching on fire, man. Like Dylan just texted me, was that guy a scammer? Absolutely not. That guy was a man who is down on his luck and just walking the streets every day. He has a home to live. He's not homeless, but he has nothing to do. He hasn't worked for 2 months. That is not a scammer. He didn't ask me for one thing. He didn't want a cigarette. He didn't want a drink. He didn't even want dinner. That was just a good guy who is down on his luck walking the streets. And he heard me speaking English. He saw that I was streaming. He was curious. No negative feelings whatsoever towards the guy. That's just a good guy who's down on his luck. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a scammer. He's not a scammer, Dylan. Dylan just asked me if he was a scammer. No, he's not. Let's keep moving. Follow the channel and share this live stream, y'all. He just wanted somebody to talk to. Exactly. All right, let's go and get out of this here. Let's go back to the main street. Let's head towards the exit. My mom and dad might be watching this, man. I don't know how they feel about this. I probably have a WeChat from my mom waiting for me. If my